For some of us, this world is an illusion. It is readily apparent that it doesn't quite make sense. Nothing quite adds up, and the way society operates is completely anathema to how we feel deep down within ourselves, how our soul feels, and the identity that our soul transmits through our personality. Everything is out of line. It is very obvious to some of us. This is a web. A spider's web, an illusion. This world doesn't quite exist, and everything that we are taught to believe is valuable is not valuable compared to what is actually valuable, what we feel deep down. Since this world is an illusion, since it doesn't quite add up, and we are painting upon a canvas that is vaster and much bigger than this place, but we are still painting upon a canvas. Some of us know it, some of us don't. But since we are painting that picture, we have to decide in where we want to enter the frame, in where we want to enter the story. Who are we in our own story? Who are we in the life that we're painting for ourselves? We like to envision where we will be in 10 years. Okay, I'm working towards this goal. I'm working towards this house. I'm working towards this relationship. I'm working towards this advancement in my career. This is where I want to be. I need to work my way to that. That is valuable. We should always try to improve, try to grow, and try to work towards what we want in this grand illusion. At the same time, we have to understand that there is always going to be another boundary that we place for ourselves beyond the boundary that we set right now. That boundary will move further and further, away from the present moment, away from who we are now, away from experiencing life as it is right now. We will move that boundary further and further. It is the nature of human beings, the nature of anxiety, the nature of how our brains operate, and how we're kind of taught to operate. Always imagine another goal that's beyond the goal that you are near, beyond the goal that you are reaching right now. And once you get so close to that goal, move the goalpost further and run towards that. What do you need to do in order to get towards that? What do you need to do in order to realize that next goal? We never, under this spell, accepting that this reality is an illusion. And under this spell, we are never here with ourselves. We are never here with anyone. We're always making plans for something in the future, something that we're going to experience, rather than experiencing what is right now. And we might be taking pictures, posting on social media, or looking at our phone, expecting some kind of update that will give us a little bit of joy, rather than just sitting here in this world, in this moment, in this illusion, yes, but right here, right now. We expect the world to be somewhere else. We expect this dream to be more elaborate elsewhere. Yet we can experience it right here, right now. We are all individual pieces of the Godhead, isolated by Maya, isolated by illusion, isolated by delusion. But we're here to experience this life. Play your character to its fullest, but always play your character to what is here and now, and experiencing what is at your fingertips, rather than what you're imagining is on the horizon for your future. This illusion is very elaborate. It is very confining, and it is misunderstood by those who cannot just take a single ounce of this reality, a single moment, and experience it fully. To experience this moment, to experience who we are, and to accept this experience that we find before us, we just have to breathe and look. Look at what is around us. Breathe in. Take in the sensations that is around you right now, and accept that as your reality. We never quite touch anything. We never quite understand or experience everything in its fullness at a time, or imagining the past or imagining the future, but at a time we never quite experience anything in its fullness, because we are conditioning ourselves from the moment that we are born to plan rather than to see, to imagine rather than to smell, to hope rather than to feel. And this disconnects us from our emotions. Our emotions are on a lag. We feel things later than we should. We don't understand why we're feeling things later than we should, but we only feel things after we reflect upon them, rather than having a direct line between our emotions and this current moment. If there is a way for you to connect to your heart to this moment, I encourage you to do so, because there's so much distance usually between us, what we really feel in the lotus of our heart, and what happens around us. The distance is programmed by society, and it is self-programmed because we're copying other people. But our heart can be far nearer to the moment than it currently exists. We just have to focus on it. Really experience, really look around, really accept what we're seeing, and really try to understand what we're seeing, without reflection that has all this lag between us and those we're experiencing this moment with, or just nature itself. Everything that is existing around us, putting off vibration, putting off all kinds of sensation that we can pick up. We just have to accept that as part of our reality, rather than reflecting upon it in the moment. Just feel rather than reflect. That divide that exists between us and experiencing anything doesn't need to exist. We just have to pay attention. We have to be mindful, and we have to accept that this world, while it is an illusion, we're here to experience it to its fullest. And being mindful of the moment will aid us in accepting this reality for what it is, rather than what we want it to be. And most importantly, accept that while this is a dream, it's a pretty amazing dream. And let's experience it together. At any rate, this has been a bit of a rant. Like this video if you like this video at all, and feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below. I try to respond to all comments. Feel free to share this video wherever you like. At any rate, thank you very much for watching, and I hope all of you have a wonderful day.